Her right ear shriveled as life essence was pulled into the Zvedjas ear that Kragan held. The ear plumped and warmed in his hand until it felt as it had all those centuries ago, when he had cut the organ from the head of the body that had once been his own, back on his home continent of Sadamad. With a deft movement, Kragan drew the ceremonial dagger from its belt sheath, leaned forward, and cut Charna's now shriveled right ear from her head, feeling the spray of warm blood on his knife hand. A heavy odor wafted to his nose, leaving a faintly metallic taste on his tongue. After setting the knife on the stone floor, he pressed the Zvedjas ear against the bloody hole on the side of Charna's head, wielding his magic to funnel the life energy from a caged rat to heal her wound. Ignoring the rat's agonized screeching, Kragan watched as the Zvedjas ear knitted itself in place, stopping the flow of blood that ran down Charna's neck and onto her armored shoulder. Kragan leaned back, picked up the dagger, wiped it on a dirty wool rag, and returned the weapon to its sheath at his side. Then, with a sharp clap of his hands, he awoke the she-vorg from her trance. The warrior blinked twice, and her grimace became a scowl that she quickly suppressed, her iron will a testament to the self-control that had long ago earned his respect. Charna reached up to touch her new ear, comparing it to the feel of the other. Once again, a scowl tweaked the corners of her mouth as she arranged her blood-matted hair to hide the deformity. "So now we will be able to talk from a distance," she growled as she climbed back to her feet. "Only if I open a channel between us, but you can always sense the direction back to me. Those abilities will be important when we begin our assault on the Endarian citadel next week." Charna spit at the mention of the foes she hated almost as much as Kragan did. "Can't wait," she said, then turned and walked from the chamber, her long strides carrying her rapidly down the hillside toward the encampment in the valley below. Kragan glanced down at Charna's shriveled ear lying in a puddle of crimson, gracing himself with the thought that he would soon be standing in rivers of Endarian blood. Only 50 leagues now stood between him and his vengeance. A familiar voice rumbled in his mind, that of Khalil, whose body Kragan now shared. "Are you certain she will come?" "The tiles are lined up as I have arranged them," said Kragan. "Our attack on Endar will bring a response from High Lord Rafel. He will seek to aid his former lover Elon the Queen, and Carol will accompany her father's legion to Endar Pass. It will happen as Landrel foretold." Khalil's laugh escaped from Kragan's throat as the primordial broadcast his next thought into Kragan's mind. "The scroll of Landrel leaves the outcome of that encounter in doubt." "Landrel failed to foresee what we have become," said Kragan. "As one, you and I shall enter this world and Landrel's prophesied witch along with it." "You sent hundreds of those who called themselves the Protectors against her, and yet she destroyed them all," said Khalil. "If we are to overcome her, I must forge the wards that can protect us from her mind magics, of which elemental sorcery is but one branch. That can only be done in one place." Kragan knew where this discussion was leading him, to the throne room from which Khalil ruled the 4 elemental planes as Lord of the Third Deep, a place that Kragan had visited only once before, the place where he had endured awful suffering to secure his alliance with Khalil. A shudder spread from the base of his neck, raising gooseflesh down his arms and up into his scalp. He could return to that realm with Khalil only by performing the ritual that would grant the primordial lord supremacy over their shared mind and body. That meant submitting to possession, along with all the horrors that would accompany.